Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Manor Lord Monday as we attempt to battle the Baron. In this episode we decide to go all in. We declare war on the Baron, trying to take one of his regions. This annoys the Baron to no end and he sends an army to try and defeat us. We use all of our wits, all of our cunning and a bit of bridge strats to beat the Baron. But it is a pretty epic fight. So without further ado we're going to jump straight on in. And we are back in Manor Lords Monday as we continue to try and beat the Baron. Last episode we did a bit of a fight against Baron. We claimed this region here. We beat a load of their army, or his army. She sent an army defending this position here. We tricked the AI to send an army around here. We destroyed them on this bridge with a load of crossbowmen and archers. So this episode hopefully we can maybe do exactly the same. So first thing we need to do is we need to reallocate some of our guys around here and upgrade these buildings to tier 3, which is great. And I don't need this many people in these sheep farms. I can't remember where I put a load of people into different buildings during winter. I guess I'll take one out of here, one out of each of these, I guess. Probably don't need that many weavers, to be honest. We can just put them all into these foraging huts. And there we go, so that should do it. And if I look at our resource up here, we've got iron ore, and we have no more clay, so that's good. So since we have no more clay, we can take them off of the clay furnace, as we're not getting any more clay at all. So we have one more person spare, so we can actually put that one person. We don't actually need any more livestock trading, so we can get rid of you. We can put you back into one of these. I'd like these to be 2 in each, to be perfectly honest. And we've got a load of people grabbing berries now as well. That's great. We've also spent a bit of time. Sorry, I was checking my audio levels. And we've spent a bit more time up here. So I've upgraded all these buildings to the next to have additional living space. Then also built a fisherman's hut ready because we're going to try and get as much fish as possible. Because we do have an abundance of fish. And I did put in, I know it's not optimized, but I did put in a trade order because this place has loads of money for some pole arms to get this up to 36 and some crossbows to get us up to 36. That's the intention. I would like to capture this next region, well, move into it, because it'd be a really good position to like defend, get a manor up here, like a defense position up here. But we'll see. I'm essentially just waiting for, actually I'm not really waiting for much, to be honest. We're trying to sell all of our warbows. Why aren't we selling our warbows? Export. Yeah, we only want 40 warbows. We should be exporting these. I guess we need someone else in here to trade. So let's take someone off of, let's say, Dye's workshop and put them onto the trading post. To try and sell a little bit more. But other than that, we are probably going to just speed this through because there's not really much happening. And we're obviously getting food slowly. I don't know why we've got so many wild animals here and so many berries. Do we need to put someone else onto this? I think we might need to put someone else on the hunting camp. But we are still waiting for all of our iron ore to be made because we have got loads of iron slabs there. And okay, we're nowhere near making this into a large town, but that's completely fine. Let's speed this up a little bit. See, we've got this pasture of 100 sheep. We've got this pasture of 20, so that's going to go up very quickly. We'll see by the end of the video what this becomes, so how many sheep are in here by the end of the time. So it's already got up to 22, which is huge. Okay, there's no... So we need some more people in the granary over here. Let's pause this quickly. Because we need more people in the granary because now this hunting camp's full. And obviously we need... Okay, that's fine. She puts 2 people in the granary and one person in the storehouse? No, we leave that. At the moment, granary is completely a little bit busy, let's put it that way. But they do have to go a long way to get down here. Right, so let's speed this back up. And I don't really know what I'm waiting for, because I think we're probably strong enough to probably claim the next region. So if we claim for something like this region here, we should be able to grab it. Annoyingly, we don't actually have enough to be able to recruit these mercenaries, so I wouldn't mind some more archers on our side. And we don't have enough money to move into the next region either. If a bandit camp appears, we should potentially get enough money to be able to move into the next region. Like somewhere like Rochdale. Is that called Rochlock? Just rolls off your tongue. But I think by the end of this episode, I probably want to take on. I want to grab Rochlock, grab the next region. Because okay, people are struggling with beer. They don't have enough beer, but I think it's because we're not selling enough here. Why is there fish in here? We are definitely not selling fish here. Very bizarre. Royal tax is increased. Okay, so we do need to finish this sooner rather than later. So I think it's probably worth us actually declaring war and try and claim this. Okay, so try and claim this region here. We're going to see if the Baron opposes us. And just keep an eye on what pops up here. It should tell us if the Baron tries to oppose it. If he doesn't, fine. If he does, we should be able to fight him off. But it was last episode where we managed to fight him back. Okay, we're getting loads of berries now, which is good. May need... So these will grow over time, especially during spring and early summer. And so we have enough weapons at the moment. Are we buying in these spears and shields? Just double check. We're going up to 36 there, going up to 36 here as well. Okay, that's fine. No region claimed. We now have another region. Perfect. Don't really need it, so we're probably just going to now try and claim one of these now. See what they do. We're trying to claim some of his territory. There we go. So he's thrown down the gauntlet. He wants to fight me. Where is the battlefield location? Battlefield location is over here on my land. That's interesting. Let's go see... Okay, his troops coming in from over there. That's fine. So we want to grab our retinue. One retinue here. The other retinue there. Actually, you guys meet up over here. And then we want to grab crossbowmen. No, we have no crossbowmen in this region. We've got archers and spearmen. In this region here, we have crossbowmen and polearms. Perfect. And we do have enough money. Okay, we have no money. That's fine. As I say, we could have hired some mercenaries, but I guess not. Alright, so you guys are mustering here. Let's get all to muster roughly in the same location, actually. You guys muster there, actually. You guys are going to muster there. You muster up here, and you muster up here as well. So we did really poke the bear, which is good. There you go, you all gathered. Good, good, good. You guys come there. And have you guys all started to gather out? There you are, you're all gathering. Perfect, you guys will be up here. So we should just be able to collect all of these. Bring them just there. So it looks like... Okay, so the reason why there's no... The reason why there's no troops for me to grab is that mercenaries for me to grab. They grabbed the last mercenary unit. So I think that we should be able to claim... Okay, there's an army up here. Did not see that army. Okay, so we may want to take out that mercenary unit first. Because we should be able to beat this. We should be able to beat this. With that in mind, retinue are going to go across. You guys are going to hit these archers as soon as you can. The rest of my troops are going to... Yeah, I think the rest of my troops are just going to establish a position here. And we are going to hit them. But our retinue is going to go straight for these archers here to make sure they don't actually meet us on battle. Let's speed this up a little bit. Because we have got 83 days, we'll be able to trick some of these to come and attack us using our retinue. Just leave those guys where they are. You guys are just going to charge straight in. One of you attack those, one of you attack these. They're going to go straight on him. I'm not going to move those guys any closer to those. I'm going to obviously fight them on the bridges as I would normally do. Okay, hopefully you guys, I don't want you to slow down a little bit. Okay, now you can run into your positions. Run, 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 run. Not going to be ideal for my retinue. They may take a bit of a beating here. You guys attack those. You guys attack those. As soon as we get close, they're going to instantly start breaking. Okay, we've lost 2 guys. That's not ideal. I feel like they're... lost another guy. That's not ideal. I feel like their troops are slightly more... their archers are slightly better than ours. We don't manage to kill that many troops that quickly. There we go. So now in combat. Are they doing anything over here? They are not. They don't really care. So we're going to speed this up. This massacre of their archers. Their archers are winning here. How? We may lose this retinue. This is stupid. We should not be losing these. Okay, you guys now come down here and attack these. There's no way we should be losing these. There we go. That is stupid. We shouldn't have lost that many troops, according to those archers. Right. This changes things. So we are really going to have to rely on these troops we've got here. And we may have to be a bit cheeky. Okay, new family joined. Thank you for letting me know new family joined. Yeah, we should not have lost that many of the retinue. That's quite annoying. So you guys are going to have to go there. So my plan is, depends on how many come over, but my plan is to essentially delay them for as long as possible. Keep my archers fighting them. So I'm going to set up essentially a couple lines of protection. I'm going to set up one there, and I'm going to set up another one just here. So I'm going to set these guys up front. Or, I think we're going to set these guys here. These guys are just going to go hide in these woods over here. I'm going to let them come across. My archers will just keep firing at them. And then once they're kind of close enough, these guys will then come in and try and attack from behind. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. There we go. So we've managed to aggro them. We are massively outnumbered. And you're going to run over here. We're going to test this. You guys are both running over here. You're just going to try and hold the line. You're going to go into stand your ground stance. So while in stand your ground stance, hopefully you can hold the line. And then hopefully these guys can essentially hide. You guys move further up this way. And then you guys are just going to try and hit as many of these as you can. While they're dealing with that, you guys are just going to try and hit their archers and hit these brigades. And if you can... There we go. So they've kind of fallen for the bait, which is fine. You guys are just going to try and hit all of their archers now. And you guys just keep aiming for the light mercenaries, I guess. Yeah, move slightly closer. Don't have to be too much closer. And because my archers are there, they should try and focus on my archers. There we go. You can see that obviously my retinue was being destroyed by their range. Their retinue's barely taking any damage. You guys are all going to attack this quickly. Okay, all of their troops are bunched up there. Quick take on these brigades. And just as expected, they're going to send some troops through. That's fine. Going to take all these brigades out very quickly. They should fall any second. Yes, I'm being shot at the back. And their retinue's starting to lose troops. There we go, that's broken. Quickly come down here and attack these mercenaries. See if we can hold them here. Power line militia's not going to do the best job, but they will do something. Okay, So we are starting to lose troops here. We've got a new message from them. Nope, we're not going to drop our claims. Okay, they're in combat. Now they're in combat. Get you guys to come through. Okay, or not. That's fine. So their retinue is about to drop. That's fine. Our polar militia is struggling now. That's to be expected. I kind of want these guys to hurry up and take them out. They're starting to die. That's good. Okay, polar militia is still holding. The retinue is about to drop. Okay, we could hold this. I don't mind about how many troops might die. Come on, break. Come on, break. There we go, broken. You guys now make your way in here. Come on. The retinue's still holding on with this polar militia. Okay, you don't have any line of sight. That's not ideal, but there is a blob of them here. Okay, somehow the retinue's broken through. They've jumped over the bridge. Huh. It's not ideal. And now you're going to see how weak my archers are. So I'm losing them so quickly. Okay, never mind. We managed to lose one of them, which is fine. And there we go. We managed to beat them. I've just got the achievement. Beat the Baron on this difficulty. But I've still got one more region to capture. Which is a bit strange. Which is very strange. But we're now going to... So obviously we lost that entire retinue. That's fine. Now going to bring all of our troops back. We're going to quickly replenish our troops. So we're going to try and re-get all of our weapons. And try and replenish our numbers. Once we replenish our numbers, we should then take over this last region here. A little bit worried about this royal tax. We might be a bit tight to get this finished. But those that can you can be disbanded. Poland, you can be disbanded as well. And you can be disbanded. You guys need to move over here. So our retinues are very weak at the moment. Respond to a letter. I don't have it. I have responded to a letter. That's fine. You guys can be disbanded. So this unit's gone. And this one's obviously at half strength. So we're going to give it a couple months. And we'll try again. So King's Favour can be used. Okay, we've got -1 King's Favour. That's fine. So we might be short and sweet here. I mean, new mercenary companies. Are there any new mercenaries? Oh, so we can rebuy those. I think before we go to war, we're going to try and rebuy those mercenary company. So we're essentially going to wait for our numbers to replenish. So we're probably going to wait to probably just after winter. How long do we have left on this? Ooh, so we're not going to wait to winter. We're going to... this is our worry. Well, that's my main worry now. But we're going to end this episode here, because we did a bit of fighting. We did beat the Baron. Well, it's one of his armies. We'll see whether we attack this, whether he sends another army or not. Because we need time to replenish, but so does he. This time, before we attack, we will hire these troops here. But obviously, I need my families to replenish. That's going to be the big one. Because yes, I can make my war bows again. Yep, spears and large shields. Yeah, fine. This one over here. Crossbows are fine. Need to rebuy my polearms. So we're going to try and rebuy the polearms. And while we wait for that, because that's going to be one of my highest priorities, just get these weapons. So I think the families grow back pretty quickly, from what I recall. So we might put someone else. Trading post already has 2, and that's fine. Let's put 2 more people into here. Yeah, it's just this treasury up here that's going to take us a while to get up. And although we have a lot of people, we have no... Why do we have no beer? We have no malt. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, so we'll end this episode here. Next week, we'll take on this last region. We'll replenish our troops, and we'll try and take on the last region. It might be interesting, might not be interesting. So as per usual, if you made this far, thank you much for watching. And I've got a couple links in the description down below. The first link is to Mrs Rothmers' YouTube channel called One Nerd to Rule Them All, which is all about all things nerdy. So it's got a load of lore, stuff to do with Lord of the Rings, some Warhammer. So if you like that type of lore stuff, have a look over there. Yeah, then they have a joint YouTube channel called Nerdy Miniatures. That Nerdy Miniatures is all about me and Mrs Rothmer collecting, building, painting our Warhammer collection. And at the moment we're working on an Armies on Parade board, which is pretty cool. So have a look over there. Thank you for sticking around. Have a good week, everyone, and we'll catch you next week. Peace out.